Have you ever walked into a grocery store for just a loaf of bread and walked out with a cart full of snacks, drinks, and frozen meals you never planned to buy? Well, it's not just you. Today on News Nexus, we're diving deep into the hidden economics of grocery store layouts. From the psychology behind product placement to the billion-dollar science of shelf design, this is how stores make you spend more without you even noticing. Welcome to the economics of grocery store layouts. Grocery stores are not designed randomly. In fact, the layout is one of the most carefully planned elements of the entire retail experience. Most stores follow what's called a racetrack layout, guiding customers in a large loop around the store. On the outer edges of this loop are the sections with the highest priority products: dairy, produce, bakery, and meat. These are essential items that bring you into the store, but they're placed far apart, often in opposite corners. That's no accident. The idea is simple. The more distance you walk, the more items you'll pass, and the more you'll potentially buy. You came in for milk? Great. Now you've walked past snack aisles, drinks, household cleaners, and frozen desserts just to get there. It's all about exposure. More exposure means more temptation and more sales. Now, let's talk about product placement. This is where psychology meets strategy. Retailers use the power of shelf space to influence what you buy. My eye-level shelves are the golden zone, like products placed there sell better, not because they're superior, but because they're easier to see. Brands often pay hefty fees to be placed at eye level. This is called a slotting allowance, and it's a major part of the grocery business model. Want to save money? Look up or down. The best bargains are often found on the highest or lowest shelves. And think about your kids. Ever noticed how brightly colored, sugary cereals are always placed at their eye level? That's no coincidence. Retailers know kids will spot them, grab them, and pressure parents into buying. It's a calculated move and a profitable one. Another trick is the decoy effect. If a store wants to sell a mid-tier product, they'll place a much more expensive version right next to it. Suddenly, the middle option feels like a bargain, even if it's overpriced itself. And then there's color psychology. Red stimulates appetite. Green suggests health and freshness. Blue creates a sense of calm. All of these colors are used deliberately in packaging and lighting to influence your mood and spending behavior. Let's move to the front of the store. Ever wonder why the first thing you see is a colorful, vibrant produce section? That's strategic too. Starting your shopping trip with fresh fruits and vegetables puts you in a health-conscious mindset. Ironically, it makes you more likely to buy unhealthy snacks later on. This is called the health halo effect. Buying apples and spinach makes you feel good, so you justify picking up chips and cookies a few aisles later. Grocery economics uses your own psychology to create this balance of guilt and indulgence. Now, let's talk about the ends of aisles, the end caps. These are prime real estate in a grocery store. Products placed here can see sales increase by up to 200%. Brands pay for this visibility. It's like a billboard inside the store. An end cap loaded with sodas, chips, or holiday treats isn't just a convenience, it's a money-making strategy. Stores also know that time is money. The longer you stay, the more you spend, so they design the store to keep you inside longer. There are no clocks, no windows, just like a casino. Soft background music encourages you to slow down. Wide aisles make you feel comfortable. Free samples, they're not just generous, they're tactics to keep you there longer. Research shows that even a 10% increase in time spent in-store leads to higher spending. And what about the checkout line? Welcome to the impulse zone. Here you'll find candy, gum, soda, magazines, and small gadgets. These are all high-margin, low-cost items that are easy to throw into your cart while you wait. Impulse buys like these can account for up to 60% of purchases for some shoppers. That's not loose change, it's big business. And now let's go behind the shelves. The business of grocery layouts extends into a detailed strategy called planograms. A planogram is a visual diagram that outlines exactly where each product goes by shelf, row, and height. Category managers use sales data, heat maps, and even eye tracking technology to determine optimal placement. This isn't guesswork. It's data-driven design, backed by millions of dollars in research. Then we have loyalty programs. These aren't just for saving money, they're for gathering data. Every time you scan your card, the store learns more about your buying habits, what you like, what you skip, when you shop, how much you spend. That data helps stores send you targeted coupons, tailor shelf placement, and even adjust pricing based on customer segments. Some stores now use dynamic pricing, offering different prices to different customers based on shopping history, behavior, and app usage. Grocery economics is no longer just about milk and bread. It's about algorithms, data mining, and personalized marketing. So what can you do as a consumer? Shop with a list, stick to it. Don't shop when you're hungry. Start in the perimeter sections. Produce dairy, meats, where most of the healthy items are, and be aware of layout tricks so you're not tempted into unnecessary purchases. Grocery stores are a masterclass in applied behavioral economics. Now that you know the tactics, you can shop smarter and maybe save some money too. If you found this deep dive into the economics of grocery store layouts insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to News Nexus. We bring you the untold stories behind the systems that shape your everyday life. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed,